Hi there, what a day I'm having here in my fish pond today. It's been a rather hard day at work for Susie. She has cleaned the pond and now she's got all these pots out of the pond, the canna lilies, red and the yellow, and then she had calla lilies in here and some of the water lilies, and I need to separate all these, and I'll be separating in with this serrated axe, and this is the only way I can serrate it. In this particular pot I had a marathon job taking the calla lilies out to put it in another pot, which you can see over there. We have just repotted this to here, and it is now going to go in all plastic buckets, simply because I just found this one terribly heavy, the terracotta pots, to move out of the pond to do anything with. So no more terracotta pots for Susie. She will be also repotting her, sorry, excuse me, it's just the flies annoying me here, the colocasia plant here that she needs to repot, so it won't be going into the terracotta pot. She's got a few buckets there, and I've got heaps of buckets here to put all the extra ones that I'll be separating from all these plants. And then after separating them like such, we will leave them in water, and then I'll be feeding them with water garden aquatic plants. This is the food that most of the aquatic plants need, so I will be putting a couple of these in each of those pots, and that'll do the feeding for the season. And then I will be putting all these pots, repotted pots, back into the pond. Now please do have a look at what I've done or been doing. So my husband will show you what I've been busy doing. Hopefully you can't see too many yellow leaves and deadhead flowers. And obviously look at how fishes are enjoying themselves. They are absolutely loving it. It's a lot cleaner than what it was, and I have removed the net because the net needs cleaning, and then we are hoping to put the nets back just to keep our fishes safe. Otherwise the heron and cranes come along and have a good feed on them. So that's all for today, and I will be busy potting all these plants back into the pond again. Cheers! See you later! Bye-bye! Hi there. After a long productive day, I am absolutely exhausted. I believe it is coming up to 5:30 to 6 o'clock in the afternoon. We have just finished separating the big pots and putting them into a plastic pot this time. We have learned a big lesson this time, that not to use a terracotta pot of that particular sort because they were rather quite heavy to lift. These are the ones I will not recommend. Terracotta pots, too heavy to get it out of the pond, and it was an enormous task to get the plants out. We had to serrate it to be able to take them out. So there's one lesson to be learned. Secondly, use plastic containers or buckets, as we have in this case have used buckets without any holes at the bottom, and just use ordinary soil from your garden. That's the best for your pond planting, is to use just ordinary loamy or your garden soil to get all these plants planted in. This is what we have done. So it's been a rather very long day, I can assure you, and I'm ready for a glass of beer after I've finished all this. What I'm going to do next is put a couple of these pellets. These are the slow release aquatic plant food, and I'm just gonna put a couple of them in as such, and I will then have to redo the fertilizing in spring when the spring comes. I'm only putting them in because to give the boost to the plants, because I've just planted them, and after putting this fertilizer conicals in these plants, I am then going to put them in the pond, and once I have finished putting them in the ponds, I'll get back to you to see how my pond's looking. Goodbye for now. Cheers. Now time to have a beer and have a bit of a rest, simply because we had a really long, hard day. We have finally finished. It's now nearly 6:30. Time to have dinner, a few beers, and it's our day's over. I think we're gonna sleep really well tonight, and I hope you have a look at the video and enjoy what we have achieved, what we have done, and we have finally sorted our pond plants out. We have fed them. They have been fed with the slow release fertilizer. They have been divided, and I'm really pleased with the result now, and I'm just letting the water to settle down, and by tomorrow we should have some clear water. And as you can see, I have got some terracotta pots, and I know they won't get wasted. I'm sure I will find something else to put in them. And that's the end of my video and end of my pond cleaning. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.